Welcome to a lesson with Dr. Powell. Let's suppose that we have a hyperbola and the equation of it that's not written in standard form, but we might want to write it in standard form so we know how to graph it and find its foci. Now, how do we know it's a hyperbola? Well, notice that the sine of the x squared part and the sine of the y squared part are different. For ellipses, they're the same, but for a hyperbola, it is different. So noticing that it's different, we have a negative and a positive, then it's a hyperbola. So let's go for it and see what we can do. Now, there are two basic methods of doing this, at least that I will illustrate. So let's get the x's together. 4x squared minus 16x, and then the y's together. Negative 9y squared minus 18y, and put the 29 on the other side. Now, we're going to have big bracket time because completing the square is going to happen inside those brackets. We factor a 4 out so that we have a coefficient of 1 in front of the x squared inside the brackets. So that would be minus 4x. Over here, factor out a negative 9 to make the bracket. So we have y squared plus 2y. And now we're going to complete the square just in the bracket. This part is replaceable by x minus 2 squared, taking 1/2 of the negative 4. Now, in order to make this replacement, we've added by something. We've added by negative 2 quantity squared. So we've added 4 to make this replacement, which means to offset it, we need to put a minus 4. Just put a negative of this guy. So remember, that's inside of the brackets. Next over here, bracket time, y squared plus 2y, replace that with y plus 1 squared because we took 1/2 of the 2. But in making this replacement, we've added something. We've added 1 squared. So we've added plus 1. To offset that, we need to put a minus 1 bracket. Okay, this is where we're at. So now we have to distribute in. And we do that. And so then we have 4x minus 2 squared minus 16 minus 9y plus 1 squared plus 9 is equal to, plus 9 is equal to 29. Okay, subtracting 9 from both sides would leave us with a 20 over here. And then we add 16 to both sides, which would give us, we'll rewrite it right here. It was 4x minus 2 squared minus 9y plus 1 quantity squared is equal to 36. Divide both sides by 36, so we get a 1 over here. So we end up getting, after reducing our fractions upon division by 36, why do we get 9? Well, think about this. 36, 36, 36. See how this reduces? And then over here, this reduces to y plus 1 squared over 4. That's because 9 is 1/4 of 36. And then look, we've just rewritten the equation in standard form for the hyperbola. Now, as I mentioned, there's another way of doing this, and that's using the synthetic technique, division technique, in order to complete the square. In the next video, I will illustrate that. Thanks for watching.